Namaste, hello. It's lovely to connect with you today. My name is Leanne Peters. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to share some guidance with you for Monday and Tuesday. So I'm standing out here actually. You might recognise this view. This is the sunrise view that I usually take. And it's quite hot here. We had a really hot night actually, so I thought and the clouds are really interesting. I thought it would be nice to have a bit of my view from my back door in today's video. Good morning, Stephanie. Hi, Valentina. So I trust that you're feeling good and things are flowing well for you, and you've had or are having a great weekend. Extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. It means a lot to me. If you're new to watching, welcome. Today I'm going to be using my Speed of Light Oracle cards here. And I'm going to be pulling one card for Monday, one card for Tuesday, and one card for the theme for Monday and Tuesday. I'm not doing personal requests for guidance here today. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason, and something shared will be helpful and supportive for you at this time, in this moment, or over these next couple of days. Before I actually start, I just want to also say that I've noticed that Facebook is unliking people from my page. I don't know if they're doing this with other pages too, which they probably are, but there's about 700 people a week that are automatically being unliked from the page. So I just want to give you a heads up if in the coming weeks or months to come that you suddenly don't see my stuff in your news feed at all or get notifications. It may be because you've been dropped from the page. So just check on that from time to time if you want to, if it's important to you. So with the guidance for Monday and Tuesday, just take on board what feels right for you and let the rest go. You will know if it's guidance that you need because it will resonate with you. It will make sense. It will sound like or seem like I'm speaking directly to you, and that's something for you to work out and validate for yourself. So I'm just standing here trusting and in full surrender to the moments and my intuition and my cards. So we'll see what comes up. Whoops, dropping cards already. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you can see me. I seem to be just a black outline to me. But it is absolutely gorgeous this morning. We had a very hot day yesterday. It got to nearly 40 degrees Celsius, which is very hot for us Tasmanians. And today's supposed to be quite hot as well. So it's beautiful. We'll see what the clouds do in the background. Sometimes people see different shapes and images and things, so have a peek in the clouds if you want. I'll try and stay to the side here. So what I'm doing is I've got my deck here and I'm shuffling the cards and I'm just holding the intention to find the best card for Monday the 29th. Is it the 29th? Yes, Monday the 29th of January. So I trust 100% that the best card will find its way to the top. And we're going to go with this card here, which is card 50, called Unicorn. And the keywords say psychic, gifts, spiritual, intuition, and trust. So on Monday, we're really being encouraged to trust in our instincts, trust in our intuition as we go through our day and experience our experiences that happen or that we attract on Monday. So this is a very spiritual, psychic, intuitive card. So some of us may be inspired to take our spiritual interests to the next level and learn a little bit more or practice a little bit more on Monday. So that could be something that some of us are inspired to do. But the unicorn has a very pronounced third eye chakra with its alicorn there on its third eye. So it reminds us to trust in ourselves, to trust in the decisions that we make, trust in our intuition, trust in the steps that we're taking in our life. I've said a few times, and I'm going to say it again, is that for me, I never think about whether I trust someone or not. It's just not something I think about. I don't know really why, but for me, it's not something that I even connect with trust. I don't attach it to people. I find it's more empowering for me to look at how I can trust myself more. How can I trust my intuition, my decisions that I make, the steps that I'm taking in my life, and things like that. So that's where real trust comes in for me. So if you're struggling with trust issues with another person, perhaps expand that trust lesson or learning that you're going through and think about how you can turn that back towards yourself. Are you lacking in personal trust at this time? Trusting in yourself. There's this sense, of increased self-confidence, increased personal power when we are trusting in ourselves and trusting in our intuition and trusting that we're saying what we need to say, the best that we can say in these moments. Like me, I have to stand here trusting that whatever I feel is important that I need to say, I have to trust that I'm going to deliver that as clearly as I can at this time. So to me, that brings forward in me a sense of confidence in myself. If I was standing here feeling kind of 50-50 on my intuition and not really trusting in my cards and feeling a little bit unconfident in myself, then you're probably going to notice a big difference in the words that come out and the way that they're being presented from my particular voice. So I'm just giving you a bit of an example, a different way to think about trust. So how can you trust more in yourself, but especially in your intuition? You could be the most intuitive person in the world, but if you're not trusting in your intuition, then it's just like air. So to put more weight or more practicality, more physicality, more being more tangible with your intuition, then see how you can trust, take steps to trust in yourself just that little bit more. So that's what I'm guided to talk about for Monday. Trust in your intuition. Trust in yourself. So just a reminder, if you don't enjoy what I'm sharing, just go and do something that you love. We are here to enjoy this space, really. So if you don't enjoy this space, it's not for everyone. Just turn it off and go and do something that you love. So now I'm looking for the best card for Tuesday the 30th of January. So Tuesday the 30th. Let's see which card is best to come up for Tuesday. And we're going to go with this card right here, which is the Lotus Heart. Again, card 22. And the keywords say Om Mantra, meditate, reconnect, and peace. So this came up in the last guidance. I forget if it came up for the theme or for Saturday's guidance, but it doesn't really matter. It came up in the last video, and this brings us in a direct connection with our heart and reminding us that our heart is blossoming, it's growing, it is becoming more of a loving version of itself, if you like, if we're allowing our heart to do that. But reconnection is also an important part of this card, and it's reminding us to reconnect with what's important to us in our life. So reconnecting in with the important people in our life, ourselves, the important things that we're going through. Sometimes we put too much weight or too much emphasis on the problem, and this is, I feel, talking about reconnecting with the solution or the potential for the solution, reconnecting with clarity, reconnecting with perhaps our own self-confidence, our courage to move through our fear, our courage to embrace ourselves, our courage to trust ourselves just that little bit more. The thing with trust, I've found, is that it's not something that we suddenly wake up and have. It's not something that we kind of have this epiphany and suddenly we're trusting in our intuition. I've found through my experience that trusting is something that we're building upon. So it's a bit more, to me, like building blocks on a wall, like a trust wall, if you like. And every time we do trust in ourselves, another brick is added to our trust wall. And every time we don't trust in ourselves, but we recognise that perhaps we could have, then that's another brick that we put on our trust wall. So let's build our courage. Let's build our ability to trust in ourselves. Let's reconnect with what's important to us as an individual. So what's important to you and what's important to me are going to be two very different things. So as you build your sense of trust in you, as you build your confidence and your courage to be you, you're going to establish more strongly and clearly what it is that's important to you. So as I've been building in my own personal trust and my own courage, then what's important to me, what I value, my truth, who I am, is becoming clearer and louder and stronger for me. So as you take steps to do this, it's going to become clearer and stronger and louder. So reconnect with yourself, reconnect with what's important to you. Are strong messages that are coming through for Tuesday. That's Tuesday the 30th of January. So I trust that makes sense for you. So now I'm going to look for the best card for the theme for Monday and Tuesday. So the theme card I think of as bringing these days together and helping us see the bigger picture for Monday and Tuesday. So let's have a look. The last couple of videos that I've done, and this one included, feel to be very personal, like very inner, almost like speaking to our inner self, if you like, rather than what's going on in our outer life. So you might find that this stuff that I'm talking about, or some of it, may feel quite relevant to how you're feeling or you've been feeling quite personally. So let's look for the best card for the theme and see what our common thread, our bigger picture is for Monday and Tuesday. Hi Teresa, namaste to you. Bernadette says, love the backdrop. Yeah, this is the view from my back door. It is just beautiful. I'm going to do a few more from here in the future, no doubt. It's just gorgeous, and the clouds look amazing from here, from what I can see. So very special. Okay, the best card for the theme, I trust 100%, is this. And we've got Rosemary, card 20. And the keywords say beauty, self-love, kindness, and balance. So this card is about looking inward over Monday and Tuesday. So I guess a confirmation, not that I needed it because I trust in what I feel, but a confirmation that Monday and Tuesday are very much about looking inward. And perhaps turning things that we're struggling with in our outer world, in our external world, in our life, the problems that we've been dealing with, looking at turning them inward, or our focus inward, and learning what we can from that outer experience, learning more about ourselves. How are we reacting? What is this thing that we're dealing with, and how can we deal with it perhaps in a new and different way? I've got a bee hanging around, which is beautiful. Even though I am allergic, I trust it's not going to just suddenly sting me. I do love bees. Be yourself, I guess, is part of the message there from B coming in. This is talking to you about not only looking within, but embracing our ability to love ourselves and be kind and gentle and nourishing to us. Sometimes we're much kinder to others than we are to ourselves. So let's practice some self-kindness. Let's be gentle with ourselves, especially if we're struggling at this time, or if we're just so focused on the problem and we're trying to shift gears, if you like. We might need to be gentle and kind with ourselves and nurture ourselves through a shift in gears. Because if we're spending a lot of time focusing on the problem, then we have to shift gears to focus on the solution, or look at turning our focus into something that's perhaps more important to us at this time. So how can you practice more self-love? How can you increase your ability to be kind and gentle to yourself? How can you bring more balance into your life? The key to bringing balance into your life is bringing balance into yourself first. So how can you do that? First of all, think about perhaps, what does balance mean to you? What does it look like to you? What does it feel like? Once you kind of know what you're feeling for, then it will be easier. So, pardon? Oh, yeah, he's picking up a parcel. Thanks, Mildred. So thank you so much for watching and connecting today, and I trust this has made sense for you. I've used my Speed of Light Oracle cards, which are available now. You can just check them out on my website if you like. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to, and if you'd like to connect more privately, just send us a message through our website. It's been my honour to share with you as always. If you do want to learn more about the work that I do at Temple of Balance, please visit my website at templeofbalance.com.au. I will do my best to be back to share with you again on Wednesday. We'll see how we go. And it is 4-day countdown to our retreat, so very much looking forward to it. I'm super organised, so I'll be able to have a cruisy kind of couple of days until Thursday at least, which will be nice. But looking forward to connecting with you, our retreat attendees, on Friday. What else do I need to say or share? Nothing, I don't think. So thank you so much for connecting. I really appreciate you being here. Sending you lots of love from my heart to yours. Namaste. And Namaste means that the divine, the creator within me, honours and acknowledges the divine, the creator within you. That we are equal, we are one. So thanks for being you, and I'll connect with you again real soon. Thank you. Namaste.